Imagine this: Reece Walsh, the electric fullback who's lit up NRL stadiums like a thunderstorm over Suncorp, suddenly vanishing from the Broncos lineup, not for a suspension, not for injury, but for a jaw-dropping $5 million heist by the All Blacks. That's right, New Zealand's rugby union powerhouse is plotting to poach him across codes, and league legend Sir Graham Lowe just lit the fuse by demanding they empty the vaults to make it happen. In a world where NRL stars are glued to their clubs like super glue, this bombshell could shatter Brisbane's dynasty overnight. Hold on tight, because what if one man's loyalty is about to crack under the weight of fortune and fame? Picture young Reece, barely 22 when he first exploded onto the scene, a Kiwi-born speed demon who ditched the Warriors for the Broncos on compassionate grounds, all to be near his little girl Layla back in 2023. Fast forward to now, post-premiership glory in that nail-biting 26-22 grand final thriller against Melbourne, where his match-winning magic added 100,000 Instagram followers in days, over 1 million strong, with fans buzzing about his painted nails and fearless flair. But here's the gut punch. Lowe, the silver-haired sage of rugby league who coached Kiwis to immortality, didn't just whisper this idea in a pub. No, he roared it from the rooftops, calling Walsh the best young talent he's ever witnessed, a once-in-a-generation spark who could redefine the All Blacks backline. Throw $5 million a season at him, Lowe thundered, monster money in any code, enough to make even the richest NRL deals look like pocket change. And why not? Walsh's feet dance like lightning, his vision slices defences like a hot knife through butter. Imagine that in Union's wider channels, evading tackles on a global stage. But wait, could this be the moment Reece's heart pulls him back across the Tasman, trading red and green for black? Or is it all smoke, a sly ploy to hike his Broncos' value? The tension builds as whispers of a 360 that shadow in new league, circle like sharks, but Lowe's Union raid feels personal, a siren's call to ancestral roots. Just when you think he's locked until 2029 on that $5 mil extension he inked last year, taking a pay cut out of pure Broncos love, bam, the exit door creaks open wider than ever. Enter Broncos coach Michael Maguire, the no-nonsense Kiwi tactician who's turned Brisbane's rebuild into a premiership machine, stepping into the fray like a bouncer at a bar brawl. Last Friday, with the ink barely dry on victory parades, he faced the media storm head-on, shutting down the chaos swirling around Walsh and powerhouse prop Payne Haas. Both stars, he insisted, are Brisbane through and through, rooted deep with young families loving the sunny sprawl from Suncorp to the Gold Coast beaches. Haas, that $1.10 mil per year colossus contracted till 2026, paused talks with a 360 amid the November 1st free agency fog, while Walsh's camp eyes a 3-year bump worth another $3.50 mil too. Glue him down. Maguire's voice cut through the noise. Confusion reigns, he admitted, with pundits flip-flopping like fish on a deck. Will the rival comp launch? Won't it? But one truth stands ironclad. These lads bleed maroon and blue, their lives woven into the club's fabric. Yet, in a twist that drops like an anvil, Lowe's All Blacks pitch isn't just league versus union. It's a cultural tug-of-war, pitting Walsh's Maori heritage against his adopted Queensland fire. Surprise ripples through the rugby world. Lowe, a league icon, betraying the 13-man code for 15? It's poetic betrayal, fueling headlines that Walsh's $5 mil Broncos deal, once a steal hailed by Andrew Johns as the bargain of the decade, now feels fragile as glass. As Maguire quells the fire, Haas loves the club, he vows, but what if Reece's wandering eye catches a black jersey's gleam? The coach's calm masks a storm. With Ezra Mam and Patrick Carrigan gobbling cap space, losing Walsh wouldn't just hurt, it'd hemorrhage the soul of a dynasty. And just as fans exhale, thinking loyalty wins, Lowe doubles down. Poach him now, before the kid's untouchable aura fades. Cliffhanger alert. Will Maguire's words hold, or is this the spark that ignites a crosscode war? Now, lean in, NRL diehards, because this saga isn't just tabloid fodder, it's a powder keg for the soul of our game, where one player's choice could ripple from Auckland to the Tweed. Walsh, the lad who turned heads with 38 Warrior games before his Broncos rebirth, embodies the raw poetry of footy, that golden point magic against the Warriors this season, the origin heroics sans his fractured hand, even the critics' barbs over flashy errors that never dimmed his shine. But Lowe's $5 mil siren song? It's not greed, it's destiny disguised, a chance for Reece to etch his name in All Blacks lore, dodging Harker rivals under Eden Park lights. Meanwhile, Broncos brass scramble, their $5 mil extension from 24, a 4-year fortress till 29, now tested by Union's deep pockets and a 360's phantom billions. Maguire's reassurance? Gold, but brittle. Haas stays put, family first, yet Walsh's Gold Coast mansion, That $1.88 mil palace renovated for Layla's laughter screams stability until it doesn't. Surprise twist. Amid cap crunches forcing mates like Selwyn Cobbo toward exits, Walsh's loyalty took a $1 mil haircut last year, per Billy Slater, to keep the tribe intact. Heroic? Absolutely. But what if the All Blacks offer triples that sacrifice, whispering of World Cup glory over state of origin scars? The storytelling arcs like a Walsh sidestep, from Warriors reject to Broncos savior, now Union's holy grail. Fans chant his name, old ladies at coffee shops gossip his flair, but retention hinges here. Will he ghost the NRL ghosts of inconsistency, or haunt us with a farewell try? As Lowe's plea echoes, rivals sharpen pencils, not for league bids, but crosscode coups. And in this frenzy, one channel cuts through: Aussie NRL updates. Your pulse on the preemie. Beat, decoding the drama you live for. But hold that thought, because the real shocker lurks in the shadows. What if Walsh doesn't just flirt with the All Blacks? What if he's already packing his boots? Lowe's not alone. Whispers from NZ rugby circles paint Reece as the missing piece, his social media empire a marketing dream for Union's global grind. Back in Brisbane, Maguire drills the squad, preaching unity amid the Heist-Walsh double threat. But cracks show, Reynolds' injuries squeeze the cap like a vice, forcing make-a-decision ultimatums from legends like Gordon Tallis. Walsh, ever the battler, rules himself out of Origin Game 1 this year, handing fullback duties to Cobbo in a teammate twist that screams internal chess. Yet, his response? Cool as a Brisbane breeze. He relishes the battle, eyes on that $3.50 mil extension to fortify the fort. Storytelling peaks in surprise. Lowe, betrayer of codes, envisions Walsh evading All Blacks blitz, but forgets the kid's heart beats Queensland blue. Or does it? Cliffhanger supreme. With November 1st looming like a stormfront, are 360's mega offers on ice? Will Union's $5 mil lure snap the Broncos spine? Fans, this is footy at its fiercest. Loyalty versus legacy, one sidestep from legend. Don't blink, or you'll miss the try that changes everything. Tune in to Aussie NRL updates for the uncut truth, because in this game, every tackle tells a tale. What's your call? Stay or stray? Smash like if Reece rides with the Broncos, comment your hot take below, and subscribe for the scoops that hit harder than a Walsh grubber. The grand finals won, but the war for souls? It's just kicking off.